You know, as we approached the meet, we actually split our team, and we had half the team go to the University of Georgia and the other half go to Georgia Tech. And that was mostly due to the fact that we wanted to have everyone have an opportunity to have a second swim. The team that I took to the University of Georgia did an amazing job. I mean, just from day one, it was probably our strongest Friday morning. That always seems to be a weekday for us for some reason. And it just seemed that they got in, and you know, we didn't have anyone that was way off base on Friday morning. They got in, they had great morning swims, and those who made it back at night swam even faster at night. And just their confidence was up, and it really just got the ball rolling for the rest of the weekend. You know, traveling away halfway through the season, I mean, we don't have that many meets up until that point. And for a team to really bond, I think they really need to get away and be in a stressful situation and see how each other react. And going down to Georgia and competing against the best in the country, literally, was really good. So, you know, a few things that we learned and took away from it is I think that they learned to trust one another better. I think that it really integrated the freshman class. I think it really established, you know, the senior and the junior leadership on the team. I think the sophomores really were able to step up for the second year in a row, being able to go to the meet and assert themselves as, you know, leaders in and out of the pool. And it really brought everyone together. So at the end of the season, when we're at the Ivy League championships, we're at the ECAC championships, you know, they know how to trust one another. They know how to believe one another. They know that they can stand behind the blocks and gain strength from their teammates on the sidelines. And, you know, when they get up there for those relays, you know, we kind of know what they have, and they're going to put on themselves on their line for their teammates, and that's a really good thing. You know, I don't remember the last time we were sort of in the top 25, and it's nice that we were given that recognition going down and swimming against those teams. We have some really good swimmers on our team, and I feel like sometimes the Ivy League in general just gets a little overlooked. So it's just nice. It's nice for the league when any team, you know, shows up on the college rankings that's, you know, in the top 25. And for our program, I mean, it's a reflection of their hard work.
Well, the Georgia meet was a great experience for the divers that went. We brought 4 divers down there. It was really tough competition. Lots of big schools from the South and Penn State and Cal Berkeley. But all 4 divers made it back to the finals on 1 meter, and that was great. Top 16. 2 of them made it back to the finals on 3 meter. And Alex Stanton was our top diver on both boards. She's a junior, and she's doing extremely well this year. Brittany Powell was the second diver on 3 meter, and Amanda Largent was the second diver on 1 meter. So I was very happy with all 4 of the divers, how they did, and I thought it was a great learning experience for all of them. The competition down there was just another step in their training and preparation for the next semester. The big meets coming up, we'll have Miami as soon as we get back from the break, but then quickly go through the J term, and the highlight of the next semester the highlights will begin with Yale and Princeton at the end of January. Then we move right into Ivies and zones. So this was just another stepping stone on the way to those meets.
I thought we did great, especially for this point in the season. We were rested, but it wasn't like a full taper like we'll do at the end of the season for Ivies and for NCAAs. But like Sarah Lee has already been under 50 point in the 100 free. That's like incredible for this time of the year. And then our freshmen as well, like Kendall Crawford and Danielle Lee, they are so close to each other in the 100 back and 200 back. And Kendall's gotten a lot of press for like breaking the school record in the 100 back, but Danielle is literally tenths behind her. So they're also very impressive. And then Danny Shulkin also, she's coming off being injured at the beginning of the year, and she's just getting into shape extremely quickly. Her mentality is fantastic, and so I'm really looking forward to see what she'll do at the end of the season. I think Georgia is really important in the sense that we get to see what is outside of the Ivy League. It forces us to race people that we normally wouldn't race, and it makes us tougher. And throughout like all our team meetings, we definitely were able to bond together and just become closer, because it's a 4-day meet and we're living with each other for 4 days. Like, you don't really get a break. I think it's great. Last year we had a lot of confidence in ourselves and we weren't ranked, and so I think being in the top 25, we realized that we are a legit squad, and our incoming freshmen next year are going to make us even faster. And I think it's really exciting as we go forth and try to repeat and continue to repeat and hopefully build a sort of dynasty for Harvard.